Hey guys, Pidical here. A few days ago, I asked you guys to send me some myth you wanted busting in Skyblock, and in return, you guys sent stupid stuff like buy an integer limit Midas sword or jump in the void with 12 trillion coins. But a few of you guys did manage to come up with some interesting myth to bust, so we're gonna try them out today. The first myth I'm gonna try actually comes from myself. If I tell 53% of my viewers who aren't subscribed to subscribe, how many will actually do it? I can't answer this right now, but with your help, maybe I'll have an answer to this myth in the next video. Okay, you gotta admit, that was very smooth. Anyhow, back to you guys. The first myth I wanna test is with the bone meringue. When you throw the bone meringue, it changes into a different item until it returns to your hand. And this person wanted to know what happens if you put it away in a chest before it comes back. And well, as it turns out, almost nothing. If you throw it and quickly put it away, your bone meringue never changes from its gas tier shape and just stays like that. It even throws like normal and becomes a bone again when it returns. Going to a different lobby with it will just turn it into a normal bone. Even if you put it in an ender chest slot and swap lobbies, it will become a bone. Another person similarly asked, if you drop it to someone else, does it go to you or to them? And the answer is that it always goes to the person who threw it. So like, is this myth busted or answered? I don't know. It's like my first time doing this. Does Ophelia have a buy limit? If you didn't know, most NPCs in Skyblock have a buy limit. You cannot buy more than 640 of most items from any NPC in the game, with very few exceptions. Ophelia only sells really expensive items which don't stack, and so they might not have a limit to how many you can buy. I decided to buy 640 potions because why not? Until about halfway through, I remembered that Super Boom TNT exists. And yeah, after buying 640 TNT, I could no longer buy any more. What I did find interesting is that if you maxed out your buy cap on the Dungeon Hub Ophelia and then went to the Ophelia who lives in the Catacombs entrance, you were also capped on buying there, so the two NPCs are linked. Myth confirmed. How does the Guardian Pet work with negative intelligence? So, the Guardian Pet's ability is to do triple your intelligence as damage, as an ability. But how does that work with negative intelligence? To get negative intelligence, I kidnapped a friend, gave them an Enderman mask and odd end sword on a new profile to give them -9 intelligence, which is almost what Pidical did before. My usual level 100 Guardian Pet gave too much intelligence to try this, so I got a new one, and the pet ended up doing 0 damage per hit. No negative damage, no positive damage, no healing or anything. Just a flat 0. Kinda disappointing, but myth busted. Can you dye a sheep with true essence, plasma nuclei, and other dye items? For obvious reasons, I'm not going to try this with a plasma nucleus, but you can dye sheep with true essence, and you can dye them with normal dyes too, so I'll take this as a short myth confirmed. Can a laser eye be used to activate an end portal frame? In vanilla Minecraft, an end portal frame can be activated by putting an Eye of Ender into it. Laser eyes are Eyes of Ender too, so do they activate the portal? Well, actually no, they don't. No matter what you do, you'll be told how to craft a Hyperion or be asked if you want to delete the portal block. However, I tried this with normal Eyes of Ender and they can't actually go in the portal on Hypixel either. So for now, the answer to this myth remains unknown. Can you craft a wooden hoe using Necron handles? Unfortunately, this episode's budget was all used up on people telling me to void myself with 12 trillion coins because they think they are funny. But we're gonna settle with bejeweled handles for today because they're basically the same thing. And as it turns out, no, you can't. You actually can't craft anything except the intended items with custom items. This also means no Necron ladders. Very sad, I know, but myth busted. Does holding a Staunt give you more mining XP for minions? Actually, Staunts have nothing to do with mining XP at all, but Pickaxe enchants like Compact and the Refined Reforged do give you extra XP, but does it apply to minions? The short answer is yes. You do get increased mining XP gains with any pickaxe with the reforges or enchantments. Even drills, whose mining abilities do not work on private islands, will increase the XP you gain from mining minions when held. Cool myth confirmed, a very useful one too. Can you do a tier 4 Revenant in under 15 seconds? Tier 4 in under 15 seconds. How about a tier 5 in under 1 second? Does the Infinite Quiver 10 on a bow reduce damage? This is one I've heard ever since the game came out, and yeah, I don't think it's ever been answered. Firing like normal, there is no difference between a magma bow with or without Infinite Quiver 10 on it. Using Magma Cream for the item's ability also makes no difference between the two bows. They both get the exact same damage boost, so it doesn't appear to interfere with anything at a base level. But I've heard it has had some issues in the past with things like the Mosquito Bow's ability, or it interfering with other enchantments on the bow, causing them to stop working, which leads to less damage. But for the most part, the enchant will not decrease your damage. Myth busted. Now, here's something I genuinely never thought I would ever hear. Does killing Necron with his own handle guarantee a handle drop? Anything with a brainstem, including my 2.5-month-old kitten, knows that the answer is no. But just so this guy can disprove his friends in the most spectacular way possible, I'm gonna prove it's fake. You know, I'm just messing with you. There's no way a playground myth like this would be true, right? Yes, right, I'm not gonna test this again, okay? It's false. Hoax, not true. If you made it here till the end of this vid, then you should really consider subscribing. Also, tell me if you have any cool myth you want us to bust. And speaking of busting, I'm gonna go real quick and bust a wholesome outro for you guys. See ya, have a nice day.